What's up YouTube? This is the first trading recap on this channel. Basically took 2 trades in the last 2 days. One trade on Monday, one trade on Tuesday. One of them was Euro USD and the other one was USD JPY. One of them worked out well, the other one didn't. But that's completely fine. Here you can see my account overview. I'm just gonna share the account overview on the beginning of every video so you guys can see where I'm heading right now. Currently we are in a little bit of a mess, so down $30, but yeah, now I'm gonna show you the trades. I'm gonna show you what happened and hope you enjoy this video. If yes, leave a like and let's go. This is the first trade we took. It was Euro USD and it was 1 p.m. We just spectated the market and we saw that we have this prominent high right here for possible short side liquidity. So we just checked the market. I'm gonna keep forward a bit, and market basically came up again, took out that liquidity and formed a new high. And that high was tested also, so we got basically 2 liquidity sweeps in a row, and that's what we like to see. Obviously, very often the US dollar is outperforming the euro after the New York session. So we basically saw 2 liquidity sweeps in a row, and now we are just waiting for break of structure. So we were heading into the 1-minute chart. We saw that break of structure got broken here, since this was the last higher low, and we got a break of structure, got our fair value gap off of it right here, and then we basically waited for price to go up again into the fair value gap, and then we want to see a move down. So we got that barely. Basically chart moved into the fair value gap, and then we saw that we're breaking down, so we entered our trade a little bit late. I think down here, took our stop loss above the liquidity, yeah, so we don't get swept out. Took a 1-to-1 ratio, and then basically we had our first setup, and now I'm gonna show you guys how it went. So guys, this was the winning trade. Got a little bit tricky over there since we just hit the order block, but as soon as we came down here from the order block, we knew that we are gonna absolutely smash it. So won this trade, a 1-to-1 ratio, and yeah, beautiful trade. Now we're gonna head on to the loss trade. So this was the losing trade from USD JPY. Basically traded New York session again. So first of all, we started this by spotting the important liquidity zones. So we had this short side liquidity and this buy side liquidity, and we actually hoped for a short trade because in the higher time frame we are clearly in an uptrend and haven't seen break of structure to the upside yet. So it would be actually nice if we saw a push to the upside and then looking for a short trade, but market decided to do something else. So market actually broke down a bit and took the liquidity on this side. So what we can see now, basically we're pushing down, and as soon as we see this liquidity gets taken, we spectated the market and waited for a break of structure. So we saw that. We saw a break of structure right here in the lower time frame. I'm just gonna mark that green, and had our little fair value gap in here, and then we basically waited for price to go into this fair value gap so we can take a long trade, and price also dipped into this fair value gap. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what happened now. So right here we took the long trade since we got a little push to the upside right here. We took our stop loss down here below this liquidity zone and took a 1-to-1 ratio, and I'm gonna show you guys how this trade worked out. So guys, this was a losing trade, and what I'm taking with me from this trade, or what I can learn. So I'm actually very happy that we lost, because I can gain more from a loss than from a win. Of course, it's bad for the challenge, but someone who loses 10 trades in a row is gonna learn more than someone who wins 10 trades in a row. So basically we entered the trade way too early, because the strategy still tells us that we want to see a bullish signal to the upside after we hit it off a value gap, and we didn't actually see that. I mean, we saw this doji candle to the upside, but still didn't finish green, and we were just greedy, just trading instantly, and should have waited more. So yeah, that's basically it. Next time we need to have more patience. Next time we need to actually wait for confirmation, maybe also enter right here, so we can actually know that market wants to continue to the upside. So this time we got stopped out, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, it's still a game of, you know, probability. And strategy can't always work, especially doesn't work if you don't trade right like we did. But I'm very happy for this loss. I'm happy for every loss, and if you guys have some advice, you can leave it in the comments. I'm very happy about any advice, because there's still a long road ahead of me, and I still need to learn a lot. So, but for the psychological part, I'm very happy about those two trades. And yes, so that's basically it. So guys, that's it. Those were the first 2 trading days. I'm actually very happy. I'm also very happy about the positive comments and about the feedback. Leave some advice in the comments. Tell me what I could have done better. And 1 winning trade, 1 losing trade, that's totally okay. You know, I'm so excited for this journey, and I'm just gonna keep uploading every 2 days. So every 2 days I'm gonna show you the last 2 or 3 trades that I took, depends on how many setups I saw. So for now on, I'm just gonna head out, and stay healthy guys, have a blessed day, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.